Entire cities vanished without a trace. Imagine waking up and an entire village has disappeared, their homes stand empty, their belongings lie untouched. Throughout our history there have been countless stories of such disappearances, cases where people, ships, even entire civilizations have vanished, leaving behind little more than whispers and legends. In this video we venture into the heart of these mysteries, exploring 10 of the most baffling mass disappearances in history. Our journey into the unknown begins in the desolate, icy plains of northern Canada, a land as unforgiving as it is beautiful. It's here, near the shores of Lake Anjikuni, that we encounter our first chilling tale. Imagine, if you will, a thriving Inuit village, its people adapted to the harsh Arctic environment. Then, without warning, they vanish. A fur trapper, Joe LaBelle, seeks shelter from the biting wind, seeking the familiar hospitality of the Anjikuni villagers. But as he approaches the settlement, an eerie silence hangs in the air. Fires crackle, half burned, but no figures huddle near their warmth. Food sits untouched, as if abandoned mid-meal. Even more unsettling, LaBelle discovers sled dogs still harnessed, frozen solid beneath a pile of snow. Theories abound, ranging from strange lights in the sky to whispers of ancient curses. The frozen landscape holds its secrets close, leaving us to grapple with the chilling unknown. We shift our focus now to the Ural Mountains of Russia, where a group of 9 experienced hikers embarked on a perilous journey in 1959. Their destination, Mount Otorten, a peak shrouded in local legend and known as Dead Mountain in the language of the indigenous Mansi people. Their leader, Igor Dyatlov, was a skilled mountaineer, but even his expertise couldn't prepare them for the horror that awaited. When the hikers failed to return as scheduled, a search party was dispatched. What they found would baffle investigators for decades to come. The hiker's tent was discovered ripped open from the inside, as if they had fled in terror. Footprints in the snow suggested they had run barefoot into the freezing night. Most disturbingly, the bodies themselves bore strange injuries, some with internal damage so severe it was as if they had been crushed by an immense force. Theories range from a military weapons test gone wrong to an avalanche, but none fully explain the bizarre details of the case. The incident at Dyatlov Pass remains one of the most perplexing unsolved mysteries in mountaineering history. Our journey takes us now to the battlefields of World War I, where amidst the chaos and bloodshed, another mystery unfolded. In October 1918, deep within the Argonne Forest, a battalion of American soldiers, nearly 600 men strong, found themselves cut off from their lines and surrounded by the enemy. Led by Major Charles Whittlesey, the men fought valiantly, repelling wave after wave of German attacks. They were low on ammunition, food and water, but their spirits remained high, bolstered by the hope of rescue. But as days turned into nights, something strange happened. The expected relief force never arrived. One by one, soldiers began to disappear. Some vanished from their foxholes in the dead of night, others simply walked into the fog and were never seen again. Was it desertion, capture, or could the horrors of war have driven these men to madness, leading them to their deaths in the depths of the Argonne? The fate of the lost battalion remains a haunting reminder of the human cost of conflict and the mysteries that war leaves in its wake. Chapter 4. The Eilean Mor Lighthouse, Beacon of Mystery. Off the rugged coast of Scotland, where the Atlantic crashes against towering cliffs, stands the Eilean Mor Lighthouse, a lonely sentinel in a storm-tossed sea. But the isolation of this remote outpost is not just geographical, it's also shrouded in a mystery that has baffled investigators for over a century. In December 1900, the lighthouse keepers stationed on Eilean Mor vanished without a trace. Their disappearance was as sudden as it was inexplicable. When a relief ship arrived, they found the lighthouse deserted. The table was set for a meal that was never eaten. The logbook, meticulously kept, ended abruptly, with no sign of distress or unusual events. The only clue? The main entrance gate was locked from the inside. Theories abound, ranging from a rogue wave sweeping the men away to their abduction by foreign agents. But none fully explain the eerie circumstances of their vanishing. The Eilean Mor Lighthouse stands as a stark reminder of the power of the sea and the secrets it holds close. Chapter 5. The Malaysian flight MH370 vanished in the clouds. Our journey now takes us to the skies, where in the age of modern technology, a disappearance can still occur with baffling ease. On March 8, 2014, Malaysian Airlines flight MH370, en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing, vanished from radar screens over the South China Sea. On board were 239 passengers and crew, representing 15 different nationalities. Despite extensive searches and international investigations, the wreckage of MH370 has never been found. The lack of a debris field, the plane's sudden change in course, and the silence of its transponder have fueled countless theories, from pilot suicide to a hijacking gone wrong. The disappearance of MH370 stands as a stark reminder of the mysteries that still linger in our modern world, and the fragility of life in the face of the unknown. Chapter 6. The Flannan Isles. Lighthouse Keepers. Whispers in the Wind. We return once more to the rugged coastline of Scotland, where another lighthouse stands as a testament to an enduring mystery. In 1900, the same year as the Eileen Moore disappearance, the Flannan Isles lighthouse, perched atop a desolate rock formation, became the stage for an equally baffling event. 3 keepers, James Duckett, Thomas Marshall, and Donald MacArthur, vanished without a trace, leaving behind an unsettling scene. The lighthouse clock had stopped, a chair lay overturned, and an untouched meal sat on the table, as if interrupted mid-bite. The logbook, a vital record of life on the isolated island, contained no mention of storms, accidents, or any unusual occurrences. The last entry simply read, "Storm ended, sea calm. God is over all." Theories abound, ranging from a giant wave sweeping the men away to their abduction by foreign spies. The lighthouse stands as a silent sentinel, a reminder that even in the most isolated corners of the world, some secrets refuse to stay buried. Our journey takes a somber turn as we arrive in Fayetteville, West Virginia, where on Christmas Eve, 1945, a family's holiday celebration transformed into an unspeakable nightmare. As the flames of a late-night fire engulfed the Sauter family home, 5 of the 9 children vanished without a trace. The fire, though devastating, was ultimately extinguished, leaving behind a smoldering ruin. But amidst the ashes there was no sign of the missing children: Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jenny, and Betty. No remains, no bones, no trace of their presence. The investigation that followed only deepened the mystery. Reports of a strange car seen in the area that night, coupled with witness accounts of seeing the children alive after the fire, fueled speculation of kidnapping. Was this a tragic accident, or could something more sinister have occurred that fateful Christmas Eve? The disappearance of the Sauter children continues to haunt investigators and the public alike, a chilling reminder that even in the heart of a family celebration, darkness can lurk. We journey now to the shores of North America, to the enigmatic island of Roanoke, where in 1587, one of the earliest English settlements in the New World vanished into thin air, leaving behind a mystery that endures to this day. Led by John White, the colonists arrived on Roanoke Island, hoping to establish a permanent English presence in this new land, but their dreams of a new life were soon met with hardship and uncertainty. White, forced to return to England for supplies, left behind 115 colonists, including his own granddaughter, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the Americas. When he returned 3 years later, he found the colony deserted. The houses were intact, but the colonists were gone. The only clue, the word Croatoan carved into a tree, and the letters CRO etched into a post. Theories range from assimilation with Native American tribes to disease and starvation, but the truth behind the disappearance of the Roanoke colonists remains shrouded in the mists of time. Our journey takes a maritime turn as we venture into the infamous Bermuda Triangle, a region of the North Atlantic Ocean shrouded in legend and feared for its association with unexplained disappearances. It's here, in March 1918, that the USS Cyclops, a massive U.S. Navy collier, vanished without a trace. Carrying a full load of manganese ore and with 306 souls on board, the Cyclops departed Barbados on what should have been a routine voyage to Norfolk, Virginia. But the ship never arrived at its destination. No distress signals were received, and despite an extensive search, no wreckage was ever found. The Cyclops, along with its crew and cargo, had vanished into thin air. Theories abound, ranging from rogue waves and German U-boat attacks to the more fantastical, such as magnetic anomalies and sea monsters. Our final destination takes us deep into the jungles of Central America, where we encounter not just a disappearance, but the collapse of an entire civilization, the Maya. Renowned for their advanced mathematics, astronomy, and art, the Maya built magnificent cities and created a complex society that thrived for centuries. But then, between the 8th and 10th centuries AD, something happened. The Maya, seemingly at their peak, began to abandon their cities. Their intricate social structures crumbled, their once bustling urban centers fell into ruin, reclaimed by the encroaching jungle. Theories abound as to what caused this rapid decline. Was it drought, overpopulation, warfare, or could it have been a combination of factors that led to the Maya's demise? The mystery of the Maya serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of even the most advanced societies, and the enduring power of the unknown. From frozen wastelands to bustling cities, the world is filled with mysteries that defy explanation. These disappearances, each unique and perplexing, serve as a stark reminder of the limits of our understanding. If you found this fascinating, hit that like button and subscribe for more mysteries. Delve deeper into the unknown with us, and explore the strange and unexplained corners of our world. Which disappearance shocked you the most? Drop your answer in the comments. And don't forget to follow us on TikTok for short, creepy facts. Link in the description. Until next time, keep exploring the shadows.